Hey, what's all going on, guys? It is Darth FTL, or Fatal, whatever you want to call me, and today I'm going to teach you how to do motion tracked engraved text that you can put into walls or anything that you want to put them into. It usually just works best on stone, wood, whatever else. It's not really great for, you know, in the sky because that wouldn't make any sense, but let me just show you what we are copying now. I'll just show from my Grave OCE. And you can see right there, really hard to fucking see. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump into that anyways. Screw that. This is the cinematic just itself, nothing is applied to it. It's just a cinematic. And then what you want to start it off is you go in your After Effects, you'll have your tracker, track camera, blah 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 blah, track motion. Tracking camera is it tracks the entire scene itself and doesn't just track one piece, it tracks everything. So just press that, it analyzes, and it usually only takes a minute or so, so I'll just go ahead and wait for that. Alright, now that it's all tracked, you'll see that everything, it gives you all these little pickets or X's, whatever you want to say that it is. And what you could do for that is you could either highlight on top of it, like just hover your mouse and it will select a spot, or you could drag and give it a lasso and it'll give you the exact spot where you want to put it. And then you right click and press whichever one you want here. I want to press create solid and camera. Boom. There we go. And then you could just double check, make sure everything is tracked fine. It's looking normal. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. And then what you do is you right click and press pre-compose. You pre-compose that solid right there and just go ahead and, you know, turn off the visibility for that. I'm going to just increase the size of that to around there, make it fit to where I had it before. There we go. Now we just go back into that pre-composition and select text and create whatever name you want to have for it. I'm going to do just text. Seems quite simple of how it is. Helvetica, whatever. That's just the text itself. I always double check to make sure it's the correct size of what I want, and if not, I just bring it up a bit. That is probably fine. Yeah. And if the text is getting warped or anything, I usually change it to the exact way the font is supposed to look. There we go. Okay. That is fine. So it's all motion tracked, you have the text on there, and yeah, that's good. Okay, everything's good there. Now just go ahead and I'm also giving you guys a, what is it called, screenshot of all of the effects that I use to actually make the text work. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up and follow it. What the hell? I'm going to open that up. Open it with preview, there we go. And I'm going to follow it verbatim for exactly how it is, so you guys can follow it too. And I'll just show you exactly how to apply it and everything like that once it opens for me. There we go. Okay. Sweet. So I think I start off with drop shadow, photo filter, fine edges, emboss. Okay, so go ahead and go to your effect controls on the top, and you'll see emboss. Actually, just type it in here, it'll be a lot faster. Emboss, double click, there we go. Drop shadow, double click, there we go. Find edges, double click, and it's applied. And then, what was the other one again? Sorry about that. It was photo filter. Photo filter. There you go. And everything has to be in the exact order that it is here. So emboss, find edges, photo filter, drop shadow. Okay. So that. There we go. That's exactly how it was. Now, as you can see, it's sort of starting something now. And what you're going to want to do is, you see you got this here, blah, blah, blah. That 309, 1, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go ahead and make this a lot easier for me to pull off. Alright. And there we go. Okay, so this usually works for all of what I do. And that, 179, it increases the contrast so it looks a little bit crisper. That's good, that's good. Find edges, just gives it a good highlight around the edges. I'm just gonna get that exactly 57. And the filter that I used is you go to custom, use the eyedropper, and select the darkest point of what the wall has. And then I gave it 48% off of that. There we go. And then here, the drop shadow, like that. Gave it no distance, so I could give it a nice spread along it. And the softness I increased to 111. That is correct. Okay, that's good. And now, you're still wondering why it looks weird. Very simple. All you gotta do, I'm pretty sure, is select multiply. No? I think it was hard light. Yeah, there we go. Hard light. So you get hard light in there, and that works well. You could also use vivid light, which works a bit, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Vivid light just makes it a little bit more of a strong color, but I use hard light most of the time. And change maybe the opacity to 85. Yeah, that's good. 85% hard light, and that is the text. Very simple. Now we can just see what it looks like in the new thing. As you can see, the text is still very strong white color. So to fix that, you could just go ahead and increase the density of the photo filter. And let me just change the light source maybe to a bit different. Vivid light. I'll change it to vivid light instead. 65%. That's better. I'll look at it now. It's a little bit better, but still not right. Let me just go ahead and just make sure it's fine. Drop shadow. There. The drop shadow is actually doing its job. I don't feel like it's actually doing anything right now. Oh, that's why it's at 11 instead of 111. That is the problem right there. So, that should fix it. The drop shadow is only at 11 distance instead of 111, so there you go. It then now gets a little bit of a shadow along the outside of the text and makes it look a lot nicer. I'm still going to change the opacity, I'm pretty sure, to even lower because that is still too strong. Yeah, there we go, that's better. So if you could just double check it now and animate it, I'm pretty sure everything is motion tracked and the text is engraved into the stone. There we go, that looks right. And that's exactly to how I did it in my OCE. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I know it's very quick and easy to do, but it all went together pretty nicely, and please leave a like and subscribe for future tutorials, and just let me know if you want any other tutorials that you may want to learn from me. Alright, thank you.